If your life as a business owner was a movie, what would people be screaming at you to finally do? Here's the deal. Chances are you probably already know. You know exactly what you should be doing, but you're not doing it. And you're not doing it because of fear, maybe the lack of clarity, or you're second guessing what steps to actually take. And that is the tension, the fear of failing, the fear of succeeding, the fear of not having the whole puzzle worked out perfectly. And that is what we're going to dive into today. Here we go. Let's get real. Are you a brick-and-mortar business owner that has put your blood, sweat, and tears into creating a storefront that lights you up and serves your clients really well, only to be frustrated that you're the best-kept secret in town? If you're not hearing your new clients say, "I found you on Google," then you are in the right place. Welcome. My name is Melissa Rose. I'm a mom, a brick-and-mortar business owner, and your straight-shooting visibility coach. I've cracked the SEO code to becoming the top choice on Google in my industry, and now I'm sharing the secrets on this podcast. Get ready for stories, fail-proof strategies, and practical tips to elevate your brick-and-mortar presence to the top choice on Google. Let's get real, because we're going to make your business the only option in town. Hey there, welcome back to another episode of Brick-and-Mortar Visibility. We are right in the beginning of the fourth quarter, and here we are, the final push of 2025. It is so exciting because this is the quarter where most of us make the most money. This is our biggest quarter, our biggest push to the end to hit those milestones that we want to achieve, and it's go time. It's full-on go time. So, are you feeling it? Maybe not. Maybe that's why you tuned in. Maybe you're feeling a little flat, a little meh, a little like, I don't know what to do. And that is what we're going to talk about. But before we dive in, I do want to remind you to do your Google Business Profile update. This is what I have all my clients do first. If they want to work on their SEO, you need to make sure this is updated weekly. I like to say weekly, but for sure optimized. And many of us don't have it optimized fully. So I have a free workshop for you. Go grab it. It's about 30 minutes long. If you've never done your Google Business Profile, it'll take you about 90 minutes to do. But then once it's done, it's really done, except for your weekly update. So challenge yourself to do this weekly, put it in your schedule, tell your marketing person if you have somebody helping you, making sure this is updated, whether it's through an update, through a new photo, maybe you're getting some new Google reviews, all the things help. All right, so make sure you are doing that. All right, everybody, we are going to talk about this feeling of, and I hate the word stuck because I didn't really understand what that meant because stuck can feel so many different ways, but I guess that's the point, right? You are feeling ho-hum about your business. Maybe things aren't really going great, but they're not necessarily going bad. Things are rolling along. And honestly, sometimes we're like, okay, that's fine. We just need to enjoy the pace, enjoy the even road, because a lot of times on business ownership, it's either really, really good or really, really bad. So we sometimes embrace these calmer days or weeks or seasons. A lot of times that means we're on the cusp of something, right? Just like on road trip, there's these hills and valleys and curves. And when the road is straight, we know eventually that's not going to be the case. So we need to be prepared. What I want to talk about is our next level, because we are in this fourth quarter. We need to set ourselves up for the next year. And as I always say, every week, month, year, you're in business, you have more and more proof of success that you can then build on to grow. And when you're not growing, you're dying. And I do believe that, because it's in our nature to grow. We want to grow. That's what makes us human. We want to be better. All right. So I don't think that's a bad thing, or we should settle or be comfortable. We should be thankful and we should appreciate what we have, but we always want to get better in some way, shape, or form. So you might be in a place where you might just be confused or frustrated. You're just, something's not clicking. And the best way I know how to fix this, because I've done it multiple times in my business and I'm getting more attuned to what that is number one, being very clear in your mind, heart, where you want to go, okay? And that has to be right for you. And I got caught up with what was right with what my coaches had, all right? And that's totally normal. These mentors and business owners that you admire, and yeah, you want to be like them, but is that truly right for you? So that's where you have to get crystal clear. And that takes time, that takes true listening to your heart and knowing what would be right for you. So once you really get that crystal clear, then you'll be able to have ideas come to you. And you may not know the how, and that is normal. But you're not going to really stress about the how. You're just going to be continuing to walk through doors. And the one door I want to present to you today that has been so, so helpful for me is an accountability group or a mastermind. A group of people that you can connect with consistently so that you can share about what is working, what is not. And they can help you. And that is why I call this a mastermind. And I have had such success with it in my personal journey as a business owner. And I love giving this opportunity to clients of mine. Why a mastermind works? There's a few reasons. Number one, you get to toss out ideas and let them land without worrying about consequences right now. It is a safe place to say, hey, this is what's going on, and I was thinking about this, and then have people poke holes in this. And as a younger business owner, I would get really defensive about people poking holes in my amazing idea that I had. But as I've gotten older and wiser, I actually welcome it. Please poke holes in it. What am I missing? Because I know I'm missing something because I am so in love with this idea that I have. So please help me, right? So it's this beautiful place to say, hey, I was thinking this. What makes this mastermind so lovely is because these are people that you've been around. They know you. They know how you do business. They understand your business, so you're not having to catch them up. They may have seen what you've been doing, so they can say, okay, that makes sense with what you have been doing. And it's just this great, safe place. So number one, able to do that. Number two, it's working with these people. Like I said, the masterminds that I've been part of all have a facilitator, so somebody kind of in charge helping, and that is for sure helpful. But honestly, it's the people in the room, the other people in the room, that the gold happens, right? And then you get to be vulnerable, all right? There are so few places that we can just be really let our hair down and go and be really honest about maybe a team member or where a certain product or service is going, any difficult conversations you have to have. This is your safe space. And the real, like I said, the gold not only is with the room, but it's by you being able to let your hair down. That's when you can get the real insightful help and ideas to help you be successful. It really is this beautiful place to do that. Another reason masterminds are so powerful is because they give you the opportunity to challenge yourself with different thinking, okay? So when you are stuck and feeling like you're spinning your wheels, that you're moving, but it's just not exciting, I really want you to think about whose advice are you really listening to? And do you really want what they have? You really want their lifestyle and the way they're doing business and all that comes with that? Because let's be real, we only see the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot of stuff happening underneath. So do you really want that? And that's okay if you do, all right? So do you have access to those people? Do you have access to the tools, to the spreadsheets, to the workbooks, to the connections? Maybe these people have the connections you need to get to the next level. What would that look like? What would that feel like? What would it feel like to stop white-knuckling your business and get in the room where the next level conversations are really happening so that you can get to the next level? And are these people, or is this person that you look up to, are they holding you accountable? So are you surrounding yourself with that? And that is another reason, number two, why masterminds are so powerful. That small group connection, to be vulnerable, to give and take ideas, to share, but then also to hold you accountable, because that is where most of us need it. As I stated at the top of this show, you probably know what you should do. All right. And I say should, but we're not doing it because of all the different reasons. And we procrastinate, we push it away, we say we're too busy, we say it's not a high enough priority because things are working fine now, but they're working fine now because we're not doing the real important work. And that's what this mastermind or a mastermind can do. All right, so now we're going to tie it up and close it up with the urgency of this. If you want your 2026 to be better than your 2025, which is normal, which is good, because this is a sign of being human, because we always want to be better, you need to level up. You need to level up your circle. You need to level up who you're with. You need to know what you're doing is worth it because your time is so valuable. If you think you're busy now, you are going to be even busier if you don't take action now of fixing what needs to be fixed. So how can I help you? This is what I love to do for business owners. I love to sit down with them and talk with them and meet with them and hear their challenges, because guess what? I've probably had them myself. I might be going through them right now, and we can relate to each other. We understand. But then to show you, help you, serve you tools that can get you to your next level that works for your vision. And I facilitate the room so that everybody in the room is able to contribute and help and be respectful of each other's time and resources so that we all are winning. Masterminds are so powerful, and that is why Level Up is like the most favorite product that I offer. It's a group coaching program that meets once a month. We meet for 90 minutes to go around the room. It's limited to 8 people. We go around the room and you get to share what's going on in your business. And you guys, the value in that room is priceless. And then you get one-on-one coaching with me outside of that to go through anything else, to get the tools specifically for the project that you're tackling or the strategy that you want to use in your business so that you can level up. And then you guys, I love this 90-day commitment, this 90-day section of time so that you can truly see the results. I guarantee you, you will have results that are positive within 90 days. And you will then see the growth. You will then hopefully be able to systematize something, because that is usually what happens. You have enough proof to run it, to go with it, to make it a system so that then you can level up and do the next thing. And every 90 days, you're just getting better and better and better. So is this going to cost you something? Is this going to cost you time, some money? Yes, it will. But guess what? The cost of not doing it is even greater. Totally. The time, the freedom, the clarity, the growth, what is that worth to you? Level Up is where you're going to stop white-knuckling it by yourself. It's where you're going to bring your struggles, your questions, your is this working moment, and get feedback, support, and accountability. I invite you to join our next cohort. It starts this month. And let's crush your 2025 and set your 2026 up for success. You can DM me at brick-and-mortar visibility on Instagram or hit the link in the bio to learn more about Level Up, your business, your life. All right, everybody, have a great week. We will see you here same time next week.